Hello, I wanted to talk about three things today. I'm gonna start off with some thoughts on Alex O'Connor's video, his podcast episode where he had Robert Sapolski on, and they were talking about free will and determinism and like what to do knowing that we don't have free will. And I just thought that Sapolsky's whole position on that was really interesting, and I think it's given me like a better way to live my life, a better way to see the world. Um, I would watch the video because they have some pretty radical or some pretty like out there takes, and uh, I'm obviously not able to share all of it, but just my opinion on the part that impacted me, which is the part where Sapolsky kind of talked about like what do we do knowing that we don't have free will. So he was suggesting that we need to just be grateful for the positions that we have in life. If we do have a good position in life, it's similarly to the bad things that happen in our lives, the good things that happen are also not necessarily in our control. They're not in our control if you don't believe in free will, which both of them don't believe in it. So, uh, yeah, I think that thinking about accomplishments in this way is helpful because like, yes, it feels bad to think that the things that we do are not, fully in our control. It's not just our hard work. It may not even be mostly our hard work, but um, I think it's helpful when thinking about helping others and when thinking about doing good things because let's say you donate to charity, or let's say you do something good, I don't know, volunteered somewhere helping people. You can, you might think, well, or I might have a thought if I were in that situation that like, oh, I'm a good person, or like I should be, or like some kind of desire to be like congratulated for this action. And I think that that's not necessarily like a huge problem in the world. Like, oh no, people are doing good things. No, I just mean like personally, as a way of thinking about good actions, I think that this has been helpful because now I can just say, like, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to help people because I'm in this position where I can help people. And I think that that's a more, I guess it's still self-centered of me to, twist this way of thinking into me feeling better. But I think that that's just a more helpful way to think about um, helping others and a more positive outlook on life. And yeah, it's true. I am grateful when I do good things now, I guess, for the ability to be able to do them. I think people should do more good things, and that they should kind of be take joy in doing those things and be happy and grateful and not feel like it's I just think that we should all do more for each other. Yeah. Um, and another thing I've been thinking about is plant blindness. Yesterday I talked about generational amnesia in regards to biodiversity, but today I've been thinking about plant blindness and how it's very real. One example of this kind of is like some people may not even know that vegetables or fruits and these things that we eat come from flowers, that they were originally flowers and they kind of grow in place of the flower and replace it and become these fruits. And just things like that. And obviously, the not being able to identify plants. Sorry, the example I gave was not really about being blind to them. It was just something else lacking in plant education. But yeah, I think that that's unfortunate. I think that that's unfortunate, and I don't have a lot more insight on it or a lot more to say. But I hope that uh, I hope that people can learn more about plants. Because they're so cool and important to us. They are really important to us. Um, yeah, and another thing I kind of wanted to talk about was the wedding industry. I know that's kind of a weird thing, but um, the wedding industry and working in the wedding industry, uh, I saw a post about that, and it was really interesting. And I don't remember where the post was, and I don't remember who posted it, but it was about, seeing the best days of people's lives. And if you work in the wedding industry, you are seeing like what could be so far the best day of somebody's life, or what they believe should be the best day. And I think that this whole idea is really interesting because of how it complements like the rest of kind of society. Because if you work in the wedding industry, I feel like you would get desensitized to like these things that are supposed to be good, this day that's supposed to be good, just like this concentrated mass of good and happy and positive joy, and you would get desensitized to it. And I think that that's just a really interesting contrast to what we see otherwise in our days today, or what a lot of us see, which is that people are desensitized to negative things. People don't care when people die, people don't care about tragedy anymore because it's so normalized for us to see it and not care. So yeah, I think that working in the wedding industry, that as an idea, and as well as like anything else that deals with people's happy times, I guess, might, you know, kind of compliment that. I don't know. I don't know. I was just yapping. Okay. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thanks for listening, and that's all.